Yo, it's generic Dark Lord here, and today we got some stuff we need to take some mental notes about. It's the Valkyrie situation, and the real reason I do this is because I'm critiquing my colleagues. I am a content creator, and this mostly serves to a learning process for me and everybody else, and it's mostly to take a review of mistakes we can avoid in the future for ourselves to make sure we're all good. And today is Valkyrie's time, and I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna let her break it down before I do anything else. So let's see what she has done.
I didn't stream yesterday. My brother passed away yesterday. And I had like my meetings and my mom called me and she was like, "Yeah, Mark died." And I was like, "Oh, shit." And so yeah, yeah, he had a really bad alcohol problem and he passed away from uh alcohol. So sad. Yeah, so that was yesterday. I just felt really bad because I had like a lot of resentment towards him. We did not have a relationship. I was like kind of angry yesterday because my he just like didn't treat my mom with respect. He did not like my mom. And then my mom was like crying on the phone yesterday to me, and then she was like, you should forgive him. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I have to because he's dead. Like, well, I don't know, this freaking sucks. Like, I don't know. I was like angry, and she was like, no, she's like, it's okay, just forgive him. And I'm like, fine, I forgive him, but what the fuck? Like, I shouldn't have to forgive him just because he died. I was like, okay, no, that's fine. And so I was just having a weird day yesterday, and I was like, you know, we never had a relationship. I feel like he never allowed us to have a relationship. After my dad passed away, he never tried talking to my sister and I again. So it's like, why? Like, okay, yeah, great, you passed away. Fine. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for his kids because his kids are actually nice to us. But it's like, damn.
So that's how she feels about it, and she's 100% in the right to feel some way about this situation because it's her family. We are not privy to whatever relationship they had or lack of relationship they had, but her misstep, in my opinion, is airing this out on the internet. I know we get content brained because God forbid if I don't have a good something to talk about, I literally won't post or make anything. And I'm trying to remedy that as we speak. But there is a such thing as oversharing. And the thing about this oversharing is this doesn't help her in any way. Maybe if she uses this to vent or is her way of therapy and letting it out on her channel, and yes, you can do whatever you like on your channel. It is regardless. You can talk about the things you like attractive and all this other stuff, and it's your channel. You can run it. Go ahead. But unfortunately, this type of venting is is not going to help her in any way. Nobody's going to take her side mostly anyway. I don't think so because we don't know every detail. It just comes off as a little bit shitty. And the thing is she has the right to that, but it's just you don't have to share it. Once you put us into the equation, it gets really dumb because how she feels about it, you don't have to be attached to anybody in anything. You don't have ties you don't want. If you don't want to deal with somebody in your life, you don't have to, unless it's your boss. So, but other than that, you don't have to. And that's the first part of it. So, she's not at fault at this. It's just very bad. I just cuz she's not wrong, but she's not right for airing this out this way. It's very what's the right word? It's more like a lack of it's a lack of something. Let me think. It's the lack of perspective for everybody. The mom. I mean, it's her mom. She knows her better than that. But it's just so weird and messy. And oversharing is such a big problem in the content creation because people make livings, and I don't exactly know too much of how she makes her channel and her content. I really don't know. But it's just so messy for her. And she's going to get a lot of annoyances, and there's going to be a lot of backlash for this. And I'm pretty late, so I know it's going to be annoying for her. But stuff that's around people's death should be kept to yourself, sadly. And if you're going to vent about it, at least be as partial and straightforward and said, I had to take a couple of days off because I had a family loss. And everybody will say, understood and understood. And even if you don't have a relationship, understood. But once you do that, it ruins a bunch of, what's the right word? It just makes things muddy. And unfortunately, we don't need to know everything about a person. I mean, it's just very about that. And she, because people might start thinking, oh, you didn't care about your mom because you're not very sympathetic to him and all this. It's so dumb, but she's put this on herself, and she should understand that you don't have to share. And that's the biggest lesson for all of us to take, is you don't have to share everything. Some things are meant to be private. God, the people you love, the ones you lost, all these things, everybody's not privy to everything you do, nor should you be willing to disclose everything for no reason. But it's not about the disclosure, it's about you disclosing and then not expecting this type of backlash. But I think she probably does, but she's in a very, complicated mood because, she lost someone, even if they weren't the best relationship. So yeah, that's about it. I really can't think of anything else about it, but that's probably the biggest part of the story. And what we take away is, don't overshare. A lot of things we don't need to give out there to the universe. A lot of keeping things private to yourselves and reflecting and giving yourself some time. She did not have to be up on this early when she literally just had such an emotional experience, because it's always hard. And yeah. And if you made it this far, thank you for stopping by, and have a great day.